Hi there, we are Danny and David Tippett with Tippy Trips.
We got married in August 2017, graduated from Regent University together in May 2018,
and now we are ready for our next adventure together.
Skoolie Life!
We will be converting our school bus into a tiny house on wheels and traveling the country full time.
We are proving there's more to life than making money and buying things by focusing on what is truly important to us, serving others and trusting God.
We want to take you along with us, so subscribe to follow our journey.
Good morning, everyone. Day 3 working on the bus. Here's what we're looking at. Right now, under the bus, we've got these tubes, wiring hanging down. These are all from the AC system that we just ripped out, so I've got to clean those up. We've taken off the metal plating on the stairs. All this metal plating's come off because this is just rusted out. Then up here, we've got to clear off the floor. I'm gonna take out the driver's seat. And this is what the inside of the bus looks like. Had a lot of people helping over the last couple days to really clear this out well. It's been fantastic. As we can see, there's a lot of rust here. The nice thing is, none of this is deep rust. So this is all just surface rust. So what we're gonna do is we've got Coroseal's rust converter and primer that we're gonna be laying down here shortly. Also over here, we can see the mess that is the old heater unit. So I'm working today on making a nice little U-joint there so that way we can turn the bus back on again. Everything's just clamped up right now though. Also, we're gonna be taking a look today at the roof. It's got all of these rivets and they're just such a pain to get out. So we're gonna try angle grinder, try crowbars, and we'll let you guys know what works best and we'll show you guys the process. Hey everyone, it's our midday on day 3, I guess, of our official bus conversion. So today what we've done is we've taken the bus, we've brought it in through this huge door, and we've put it here. What we've been doing is I've been working on taking out the heater hoses. We had Dawn over, that was really fantastic. We also took out a lot of the trash from the floor that we had been collecting. All of the seating, all that junk, we brought that off to the dump, took out the AC hoses, and I'm about to rip up the floor in the front, scrub everything down with a deck brush so that we can get our rust treatment on the floor. Also guys, just a heads up, if any of you are running a bus that has the engine in the back and has heater hoses coming up and running the heat off of those, check your engine for heater shutoff valves. Honestly, it will save you so much time and effort. I was trying to make a U like I've seen a lot of people on YouTube do, and that's just not the best way to go about it. So thankfully we were able to cut those off, pull those lines out everywhere, and as a result, it was a lot easier. Last night we got very little work done, so this morning we've got to remove the driver's seat. It's already detached, it just needs to have the air system removed. Remove the walls, scrub the floors, paint the floors, and somewhere in there we've got to remove the windows and patch over those with some panels. So just a little update, we just got the air seat off. We ended up having to drain all the air out of the system. Don't forget to block your wheels. Don't forget to block your wheels. Don't forget to block your wheels. If you're letting the air out of your system in your bus, block your wheels so your bus doesn't roll off. But anyhow, we drained all the air out of the system. We used the parking brake to do it, but that's okay. And then once we got under the seat, I'll show you all. There was this little piece right here that we had to unhook from the seat, and now we're good to pull it out. What's up guys? This is day 4 working on the bus. We're kind of halfway through our day, so let's take a look around and see what we've done so far. So we've taken out this window. This is the one that David cracked while he was pushing it out. What a shame. Also, we had our friend Nathan who crafted these nice little prop-ups so that we can keep the windows open and get some airflow because it's a little bit hot in here. This window is going to be behind our shower stall, so we've taken that one out. We'll be closing that over with metal. And the same with this one. This one's going to be behind our closet. So again, that one's getting closed off. The other nice thing about that is when we do eventually go to insulate, that'll help us keep our bus cooler. So again, this is another one of the windows that's going to come out because it's going to be hiding behind our closet. This is another one that we have taken out because this is going to be behind our bathroom. And then this window is going to be behind the refrigerator, so we've taken that one out as well. Again, all going to help us keep the bus nice and cool. Next, I'm going to be taking off the walls and then those two windows that are hiding in our closet. Hey guys, I just want to show you real quick what it's like to actually work on one of these buses. So a lot of people show it as glamorous, but I am sweaty, I'm sticky, I'm gross. Let's go inside real quick. Because we're indoors, I have to have two different fans going to keep airflow for us. It's exceptionally hot. These lights over here are like 1,000,000 degrees. And we're doing all sorts of fun things like grinding. Just want to wrap up things today real quick. This is day 4 of official work. We did a lot of things today. It's super hot. I'm super tired. I've been here for 12 hours, so here's what we've done. Not too much has changed on the floor. If you look on the ceiling though, we've taken out several of our ceiling panels. Come to find out, taking out ceiling panels is difficult. I'm just kidding. I say come to find out that we already knew that. Let's come over here. So if you look, got all of these holes. The method that we found that was the best, the absolute best, was using a drill bit. Of course, both of our drill bits broke, so if you do get drill bits, make sure to get several of them, because after that we ended up having to resort to angle grinders, which I'll show you some of the tools we've been using. Angle grinders and crowbars. Let's take a look. So this was the tool of choice for today. Let's see. This bad boy really came in handy and was really great for popping out rivets on the roof. It's got this nice little wedge, and what we were noticing is you can just scoop this under the panel, pop, and the rivets will come just right out. But we've used an assortment of crowbars, screws. We've used, that's a wire brush, we're using that to de-rust the floor or take off the rust chunks. Several drills, angle grinder, another angle grinder, a couple crowbars, and we've actually bent a crowbar, as you can tell. Much thicker crowbar, lots of hammers. We used a chisel, here it is, to take care of the front floor. Another thing that we're kind of excited about is after we were taking out the panels for the sheet metal on the roof, we realized that they're wide enough for us to actually go ahead and replace these windows with that sheet metal, so that way we don't have to buy more sheet metal. Just taking that inside liner, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna just put we're gonna just trace a mold, put the sheet metal in here with some like silicone sealant, and then we'll just end up screwing that back on the outside right into place. So right around here. So we'll just screw that back in, and that will help us cover that up, and that way we can add more insulation. Woo! Just finished the inside of the bus, taking off all the paneling, and now we're just gonna do some cleanup, and let's take a look. We've just got to take out all this fiberglass. We're gonna go ahead, and there's some rubber around the bottom here. John is removing the last of the rivets. And we've got all these ceiling panels off. Whew. That was hard.
So we are getting ready to paint the bus, and in order to do that we have to do a few things first. So we started by sanding the bus. We have these fancy sanders that we're using, and then we went over all of these little bolts on here that are all rusty with our rust converter. And then I believe we have to prime it still, and then we will paint it with a sprayer. So that's where we're at.
So we just sealed the floor off with our rust converter and primer. So we did the entire floor to make sure that that's all sealed up and ready to go. Then we went and took a little bit of caulking and we just hit all of the little holes on the floor. Now what we're doing is we're laying out the floor joists. So we're doing 16 inches on center. We're doing them horizontal, laying the boards horizontally, and then we're going to be putting some plywood overneath. And that's pretty much it. We're using 1/2-inch plywood, not using OSB because that absorbs moisture if we have some like humidity or something like that.
So you want to take a break from the bus tomorrow to do what?
I want to go on a date with you, Danny.
What? Ah!
Happy 1 year! Hey guys, thank you so much for watching our videos. If you liked it, please click the like button below, and that just lets us know that we're doing something good.
And to follow our journey and make sure that you don't miss out on any of our videos, go ahead and click up here on this button and you will not miss out on anything.
Thanks again.